Good evening, happy Thursday night. Just about to get on the Wattbike. I've just fitted my new saddle, second hand off a guy that lives locally. I had one of these a while ago, but my thighs are too fat for it and they rubbed a lot on this sort of split nose thing. That might still be the case, so I'm going to give it a go. And this one's got quite a flexible nose, so I can pull it together if needed. So if it does rub a bit, I'm going to try and get some cable ties on it underneath. I've never really been fully comfortable in the TT position, and that's probably because I just use a road saddle, so it's okay for an hour or so, but when you're doing half Ironman and Ironman distance, I want to try and be as comfy as possible, and these get a lot of good reviews. I know saddles is very specific, but a lot of people say good things about these, and the split nose sort of relieves the pressure from your area, so I'm going to give it a go on the turbo and see how it goes. So see how it goes tonight. Tonight's session is a warm-up and then 2 times 15 minutes sort of zone 4, which is threshold-ish. So for me it's somewhere between 310 and 360 watts. So I'll probably be towards the lower end of that tonight, both because of fitness and because I'm still trying to get used to training indoors in the warmth. So I'll see how that goes. I think that's it. Betas. Oh, job done. So I did the 2 15-minute efforts. First one was 322 and second one was 327 watts. So like bottom end zone 4 for me, but happy with that. It's when your mind plays tricks on you, especially the first few sessions back. And the first one I was thinking, oh, it's too high power, it's too warm, it's too long, I can't do it. But just get your way into it, sort of ease into it. And as soon as you're sort of quarter way through, it becomes more reasonable, and you think about the reason you're doing it, the events you've got planned and things, and you just get through it. But it's more psychological than it is physical. You could have easily just chopped it down to 10 minute efforts then, or dropped an effort off and just done an hour steady or something. But now's the time to put the time in. Now's the time when a lot of people aren't, perhaps, and just ease themselves in, which I'm doing, but got to make every session count. So especially when you've got a fan club watching over there, you know, you've got to perform. So no, good session. That was all right. My heart rate wasn't too high either for when I was doing the lower intensity stuff. I didn't really look at it when I was on an effort because I was going like this, but yeah, all right. On to the next one. Good evening, happy Friday. It's Friday night. We're having an absolutely wild time here. Hi Rupert. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Just got an hour zone 2 to do on the turbo, so on what bike? So pretty standard. Just trying to get into the habit of riding my bike most days, or training most days. Hasn't really gone to plan every day this week. I've had a couple of rest days, but just getting into the swing of things, just slowly catch a monkey. So I'm going to try and stay in the aero position as much as I can tonight. I didn't really do too much of it last night when I did my session, but ease myself into it, I suppose. So yeah, so that goes. So this is probably just about getting the body used to riding this position. So I'm only sort of mid-zone 2. It's pretty low intensity. My heart rate's 125 beats a minute. My threshold's probably about 165, so it's relatively low. But the more you get your body used to, like your hips and your thighs and everything else, used to working this position, the easier it becomes. Last year I probably neglected this a bit, and I did a fair bit of training in this position, but not all of it. So I need to try and get into the habit of doing all of it in this position, and it's becoming the norm. It's about your head position as well. So if you just train like this, that's great, that's easy to breathe, but when you get on the road, you're doing this because you need to see where you're going. So I try and have a laptop or a TV in front of me and try and keep an eye on it, and without thinking about it, you're training yourself to keep your head in that position. And you might not be as extreme as that, you might be somewhere in the middle or glancing up and down, but just try to get used to it. It's easiest to get used to it whilst you're in a low tempo and you can think about it, rather than when you're in a race and if everything's hurting. You need it to be a natural sort of movement, natural sort of feeling. So that's why I train this position. My heart rate is a bit more of a normal level tonight. When I was in Kona and since then, it's been about 10 beats higher than it normally is, but it seems to have settled down. Maybe I'm just a bit more tired when I'm in a normal like trained state, but when I'm fresh it's probably a bit higher, so who knows. I'm just over 20 minutes in. I'm going to do an hour, so still a bit to go, but feeling alright. My triceps hurt, my shoulders hurt, my arms hurt, but I've just got to get used to it. So yeah, enjoy. Good evening, happy Saturday night. Busy day today, so it's about 9 o'clock Saturday night and I've still got a bit of training to do today, so I've got to get it done because the end of the week is upon us and I cannot send the coach a week that basically says I ain't done much, so better get this done. The run session today is only a 3 times 1k effort at 10k pace. I don't really know what my 10k race pace is anymore, but I'm just going to do it at 7-minute miling. I can work it out. My treadmill needs to put it in miles an hour, so that's 8.6 miles an hour. I'm just going to run at 8.6 miles an hour for 4 minutes and 20. That should be a K. And then just do that times 3 off of 3 minutes recovery. So a few minutes to warm up and then a few minutes warm down. It should only be a sort of 25-minute, half an hour session, so it shouldn't take too long at all. Tomorrow's looking like a decent brick session. This vlog has gone on for several days now. The reason being I haven't really done much training, so not really got much content. So just a short little interval session today. It's not really too short and sharp, but a 1k effort, I think me training for Ironman distance is a pretty short interval. You don't really go too much shorter than that, I don't think, but it's early days yet, so I'm just gonna use it as like a tempo workout. See how the aforementioned calves are. Go from there. So see you in a minute. Oh, job done. I keep saying job done, but the job's nowhere near done. The job's only just beginning, but yeah, 3 1k efforts done. Just over 4 minutes 20 each one. So I assume it was about a kilometre at 8.6 miles an hour. Felt like a good tempo, it was a good workout, as you can probably see. Just on a 5-minute warm down now, so the whole thing only took half an hour. That's going to end the video there. Tomorrow I've got a brick session to do as the plan. Then I'm going to do like a roundup of my week's training, which I hope is going to be the smallest week in terms of quality and quantity of the winter. So it can only get built up from here. So thanks for watching. Catch you later.